Welcome back to another episode of Quick Picks with the Geek. I am your host, Bro Power the Geek. All right, folks, next up we've got Kong Wang versus Bruna, the Special One Brazil, two fighters with very different styles, but only one of them is walking out with a win, unless there's a no contest or a double knockout. But you get the point. Let's break it down. Kong the Joker, Wang first up. Kong Wang, the minus 500 favorite with a record of 6-1. And let me tell you, there's nothing funny about this Joker, unless you consider getting punched in the face repeatedly a joke. Kong is a dangerous striker with crisp technique, sharp counters, and a solid ability to mix in her kicks. She's got 2 knockouts in her 6 wins, and when she lets her hands go, it's bad news for her opponents. She's aggressive, she's calculated, and she's got that classic Chinese Sanda style. Fast hands, sharp footwork, and a good understanding of range. But here's the thing, her ground game is still a bit of a mystery. We've seen glimpses of solid takedown defense, but against the right opponent, that might not be enough. If she gets stuck on her back, we might see some panic. Think of it like when your phone is at 1% and you don't know where your charger is. She's still in the fight, but the situation is getting desperate. Her last fight showed she still could use some work on her grappling skills. Bruna the Special One, Brazil. Now let's talk about Bruna Brazil, the plus 350 underdog with a record of 10-4. And before you ask, yes, she is Brazilian, and yes, she does have a ground game. It's basically a national requirement at this point. Bruna is a high-level kickboxer with some nasty kicks. She loves throwing head kicks, and when she lands them clean, it's like watching someone get hit with a baseball bat. Her striking is slick, and she's very good at keeping distance with teeps and leg kicks. If you let her dictate the range, she'll chew you up from the outside. But here's where things get interesting. She's also a pretty solid grappler. She doesn't always go for takedowns, but when she does, she can hold her own on the ground. She's got 2 submission wins and has shown the ability to control opponents once she gets top position. If she decides to mix in her wrestling, she could turn this into a very different fight. So, who wins? On paper, Wang should be the favorite. She's the more explosive striker, she's got the better hands, and if this stays on the feet, she probably wins. But Bruna is tricky. She's got better variety in her striking, and if she can mix in some clinch work and grappling, she could absolutely pull off the upset. And here's the thing, Wang's one loss, a submission loss. Now, I'm not saying that means she's doomed the second the fight hits the mat, but if Bruna starts hunting for takedowns, this fight could get real interesting, real fast. Official pick. I'm rolling with Bruna Brazil for the upset. Yeah, I know, she's a big underdog, but hear me out. Wang is good, but she hasn't faced anyone with Bruna's level of striking and grappling combined. If Bruna can survive the early pressure and avoid getting caught with something big, I think she can take over as the fight goes on. Plus, if this turns into a kicking battle, she's got the edge. And if she decides to test Wang's ground game, well, let's just say I hope Wang has been working on her jiu-jitsu, because Bruna's not going to give her an easy night. So, give me Bruna Brazil to pull off the upset, probably by decision, but I wouldn't be shocked if she finds a late submission. Either way, expect some chaos, expect some wild exchanges, and whatever you do, don't blink. If you enjoyed this, go ahead and smash that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss a beat when the next video drops. And don't be shy. Leave a comment below and let me know who you got winning this fight. Let's see who really has the crystal ball around here. Until next time.